Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Dylan here, Space Cadet Crypto, and today we're actually going to take a look at another altcoin that I've been having my eye on for the last couple weeks now, as it's been consolidating in this falling wedge pattern. Here is CHILIZ, and CHILIZ is an exciting project, and as of now it had a huge momentum move to the upside. So it's here starting in the beginning of March. We had a just tremendous move till about the 14th of March, where we started off at around 6 cents all the way to its previous all-time high at 94 cents, which is crazy. It just went I think like 20x right here, and this was just in a matter of weeks, so around 2 weeks. And so we had a nice cool off period where we've been consolidating in this area, this range between 65 cents to 48 cents. Let's zoom in a little bit more here. Let's take a look here, and what we can see is it's been consolidating and started to have a nice breakout here from this this falling wedge right here. So we've been consolidating in this wedge until we did have a breakout, and initially we were going up, but then this is when Bitcoin actually did start dumping. So we did fall back down and created a new area of support here on this descending support line, trend line right here. And so we did find support at this support area box where these wicks came down to at around 32 cents to 35 cents. And also we can see once we found support here, we came back up, and right now we're at a critical point here for this falling wedge here on CHILIZ. We find it reaching some sort of resistance here on this descending resistance line, and from right now we have to just wait and see, will this trend to the upside continue and use this as support, and maybe also this support or this resistance box right now as support to move on to the upside until we get our next resistance here at the 71 cent mark? Or will it come back down here to this region and retest this area of support? We do have a lot of touches on this area. This is the daily chart, by the way, and we do have already 4 touches here. So my best bet would be, if it comes back down here, maybe it creates some sort of double bottom, gets a wick to the downside here, or running around this area of support on the support box region here, where we can find a lot of buy demand coming in, and we can form a double bottom, maybe a higher low here, and ultimately reach back up to this place. But it also depends on right now and seeing where the momentum is going with the market, and will Bitcoin stabilize its price, because right now it actually dropped down to 52,900 at some point. Now it's recovering, it's back at the 53,600 mark, but it still has a ways to go to cement support at 55,500, which I think is pretty crucial support right now. So if it can make that next leg up after tomorrow, once futures expires, we could see this next leg up here for CHILIZ as well. But let's zoom in, let's go on a lower time frame. So right now we see the price is fluctuating between these two areas of support and resistance. We see resistance here, resistance again. We thought we were going to have actually a retrace and a retest of this descending resistance pattern to move to the next fib level here at 64 cents. But unfortunately, we have broken back into this pattern. We still have 3 hours and 24 minutes left till this candle does close. But if it does close inside this region, we could see a retest of these areas before we reach our ultimate price here near this resistance box at around 36 cents. But as of right now, we are looking oversold on the RSI. We are cooling off after we got this point here to the upside when we started off around 3 days ago at the 39 cent mark, all the way here to a 61 cent CHILIZ coin, which is already almost like an 80% move, which is crazy, or like 50 or 60% move. So that's just a crazy move in and of itself, just in this gigantic falling wedge pattern. But we could also potentially catch the trade on the way down. But also remember, this just depends on Bitcoin. If we do break this area of support here at around the 35 cent mark, and come down here to 32 cents, we could find a much lower price target for CHILIZ price. So we'd be looking at somewhere between, if it does not hold this golden pocket area at 43 cents, 43 cents, zoom in a little bit more, at around here, if we do not find that bounce and to retest this descending resistance, we could find our next target being at 24 cent region, and then ultimately the 13 cent region, which I don't think it's going to go down that far, especially because right now May, the beginning of May is going to start. So it's going to be a monumental run for all these altcoins, and I don't see CHILIZ falling that far down below, especially when we've been consolidating in this bullish pattern for weeks now. So all depends right here. If we do get rejected, which we looks like we are getting rejected, and we do not hold this area over here, we could see further movement to the downside at 53 cents to 47 cents, and our next support over here at 43 cents. So that's what it's looking like for CHILIZ right now. But as you can see, it is coming to the apex of this falling wedge, and it can be an amazing opportunity to get in and maybe hold positions here, or start increasing your positions here near these resistance boxes, or support boxes, which are great areas for putting in long positions. Yet again, not financial advice, but CHILIZ is looking very bullish at this point. It did have that fake out right here, breaking out of this falling wedge before ultimately came back in, but it's still holding that nice descending support line here, and it's looking like it's already trying to break out here with this monumental move. Even though Bitcoin is not moving as much and it's been falling down, we still see huge moves to the upside with CHILIZ. So that makes me feel really confident about its bullishness, especially compared to Bitcoin. And if we actually look at that chart, also if you take a look right here, CHILIZ is actually forming a head and shoulders here as well. A lot of these altcoins have been forming these head and shoulder patterns. So you do see a left shoulder here, a low, a lower low here at the head. And then right now it looks like, well, since we're getting rejected at this central neckline at around 56 to 57 cents, we do see another apparent shoulder forming, maybe coming back down to this area of 47 cents, or maybe even a little higher, maybe creating a wick down to this area until we ultimately retest this descending resistance and ultimately breaking this neckline, finding a support, and then moving on to our next region of take profit. So that is also in the cards for CHILIZ. This inverse head and shoulders here, a reversal pattern, and we're finding a lot of support here and just finding the price fluctuate between these prices, or this area of support and resistance. The CHILIZ compared to Bitcoin pairing, we do have the same formation forming, and it actually looks like here we're starting to do a retest of this area. Let's look over here. Yeah, so we broke out of this pattern right here after this candle, and now we're starting to trail down here below and finding maybe some support here at the around 0.001% mark compared to Bitcoin. But we do see a breakout happening right now and maybe a retest, so we ultimately can go up higher. But that's what it's looking like for CHILIZ here. Let's look at some moving averages as well for CHILIZ compared to USDT. So if we see here, we are above all our moving averages, which is a really good sign to see here on the 4-hourly. We actually made that giant move, and that catapulted us through the 21, the 50, and then the 200 EMA all at once. And so now we're actually finding support here on this area right here at the 53 cent mark, and it's looking like we might retest and come back up to ultimately retest this resistance area again, because you see time and time again here, and here it's been resistance. So we do need to make our next leg up here at the 60 cent mark to ultimately come back to 64 cents. And then let's look at our EMA ribbon as well. So our EMA ribbon is also flipping bullish here, right here once it broke through the 47 cent level. And then now let's look at the daily as well. So the daily, we actually also maintained our bullish momentum here too. This is just as the same thing I saw with Ethereum the other day when I made that video. I was saying Ethereum is a great buy right now. It was at 2270 or 2200, around the $2200 $2100 area, and now look at it, it's at 2800, reaching all-time highs, and this was 3-4 days ago. So this is looking exactly the same like Ethereum, because we do see it floating above this EMA ribbon here, just riding along it. Even after we're consolidating, we still had a lot of buying power here above a lot of these moving averages here, only finding wicks to the downside as support until we recently broke it from that big dump. Look at the momentum was going up really good until we had that Bitcoin dump from the all-time highs to 47K, and then we found support yet again here, and we're still riding the top of it as we speak right now. On the daily, we still have around 23 hours left to close, but it is still above this 21 day moving average. So that is very good to see, very bullish on the daily chart for CHILIZ. So this is already on the way up to make another breakout. If we do fall below, I see a lot of support here from this moving averages here around from the 50 cent mark down to the 44 cent mark. So if it does come down here, that would also be a good opportunity. Yet again, not a financial advisor, but let's also look at the 6-hourly too. And the 6-hourly, we did find right here we did break the 200-day moving average, but we since reclaimed it and just flipped bullish here on the 6 hourly for the EMA ribbon, looking really macro bullish as well. CHILIZ, apart from just this popularity, CHILIZ is looking like a next move to the upside. And let's actually look at our next move. For this pattern, the actual price target would be the top of the wedge, so back to the 94-cent mark. So it's just waiting to make this breakout. It really can't wait that much longer. So now is the time to be looking at CHILIZ and keeping track of this price momentum. I'm going to be updating CHILIZ as much as I can throughout the week. Remember, I'm posting daily videos here on a lot of different altcoins, crypto stocks, and Bitcoin as well. So if you don't want to miss out on any of that, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, because I'm going to be posting daily and trying to get as much information out to you guys as needed, because it helps a lot of people out and a lot of people are making money right now. So now's the best time to be investing in crypto. Okay, so now we're going to find some areas where we can take some profits. So I'm just going to go from the very bottom of this area. Let's do a fib all the way to the top here. So we do see our golden pocket being actually right here where we drew our support box here around the 35 to 38 cent region, and we did find that perfect balance to the upside from that golden pocket until we got ultimately rejected from there, from this resistance box, and then we found support again at the golden pocket. So it's looking very good. Always more likely for the price action to bounce from the golden pocket to move to the upside, and now we're just finding that resistance here. But if we look up further, our next target would be at this resistance box again at the 73-cent mark. And now let's do another retracement from high to low. So it's going from the high here previously until we came back down to this region, and we do have a take profit of 84 cents. So first one was 73 cents here at the 0.786 area, and then our next one would be 84 cents, and our 1.272 area would be at 99 cents. So right before that dollar, which makes perfect sense because 99 cents, $1, that's a very psychological level for the price action. So a lot of people are going to be thinking that $1 mark, and they're going to be taking profits before, like at the 98 cents, 99 cents. So be careful with that. If you do want to take profits at this area, it's always good when you're dealing with psychological numbers to take profit before, or any price target in particular. If you're rounding it to a certain price, always take profits before. You never want to wait right exactly for your target, because everyone is going to be taking before you, and then your price target may not hit, and then you're left holding the bag. So always take profit before. 99 cents at 84 cents. We have another one at 73 cents. And our ultimate take profit would be here at $1.17 at the 1.618 area. So that is it for this video. Remember, if you appreciate the content, remember, hit that like button, subscribe to keep updated. I'm doing these videos as much as I can, and I really appreciate all the support that you guys been giving me. I appreciate it a lot. But if you want any other altcoin recommendations or altcoin videos you want me to make, put them in the comments down below. Comment any of your favorite altcoins or the price action you think CHILIZ is going to get to at the end of May, because May is going to be an explosive month for crypto in general and altcoins specifically. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. My name's Dylan. Peace out.